What is up everyone, my name is Mike from Ad Gaming and welcome back to the World of Warcraft solo dungeon leveling challenge. I just want to take this opportunity just to say thank you everyone who have supported me on this series so far, and thank you for letting me have a week off just to take a break from the game. I mean, honestly, aside from this series, I'm not actually playing World of Warcraft at the moment, as with everybody, waiting patiently for Legion, but this is kind of keeping me going. It's still possible to get burned out. And if you've seen my vlog, you'll understand. But anyway, we're back. Should be back. I'll try and get as many episodes a week as I can. Maximum of 2. Possibly just 1 a week. It depends on how much I manage to get done. But, I'm not making any promises. I'm not saying when the days are coming out. But this one is coming out on Tuesday. So, which is kind of when I used to get them out. It used to be Tuesday, Thursday. But I'll see how I go. I've got a kind of rough schedule in my head of what I want to do. But, obviously, things are subject to change, and the last thing I want to do is say, oh yeah, I'm doing a video on Thursday, and then it doesn't end up happening. So, yes, anyway, getting completely sidetracked. This is the Temple of the Jade Serpent, and as you can see, I'm level 85. I have done a little bit of leveling in my spare time. I had a bit of time over the weekend to just kind of level up to 85, because honestly, I was fed up with the cataclysm stuff. Need I say any more? Anyway, so we're now in the MISTS Pandaren stuff, and I look at this dungeon. Just look. I just turn the UI off for a second and look at this. This place is gorgeous. It's so nice. I mean, seriously, from like MISTS of Pandaria onwards, the art department for WoW has been, it's been fantastic. I mean, that has probably been the only good thing about Warlords of Draenor so far for me, has been the art. And anyway, here we go. This is the first lot of trash. I'm actually going to go... You can go that way. You can go right from the entrance. I'm going to go left and go for this boss. Just because that's the way I normally used to go. And I'm just going to... Yeah. Oh, don't stand in the shit. Don't stand in the shit. Okay, you've been off for a week. Right, so don't start acting like a scrub lord now. This trash isn't hitting very hard, which is lovely. You'll also notice I've got 5 holy power now, which is a level 85 thing. It's just a passive upgrade. I also have an enchant on my weapon, which is the Mark of the Bleeding Hollow, which sometimes increases my mastery by a certain amount, which is pretty good for healing and stuff. I would put haste, but haste at the moment, you just can't get enough of it to make a headway into it, whereas the mastery affects healing, affects damage reduction. It's best of both worlds. Really. Would have gone for the bonus armour, but that one only procs when you're below 60% health, I think it is. 60% health. But anyway, yeah, I'm blasting through this trash. Oh my god. But then this is the thing. The Cataclysm dungeons were so much harder. Really, they made Cataclysm dungeons really, really tough. As you can see, my little proc there, mastery increased by 111. Which increases, my mastery increases my damage reduction, my healing of Word of Glory. It's kind of an all-in-one stat, you see. Well, that trash really did not last very long at all. Yes, hello, Wisemari. Yeah, this is Wisemari. He's not... I wouldn't actually... He's a boss. Like, technically he's a boss. But he's not really a boss. I mean, come on, he's basically... He'll spawn some ads and then shoot water, which you have to... do like a kind of merry-go-round kind of thing around the room. So I don't actually think he will hit me. And I'm pretty sure the ads he spawns are just the ones I was fighting in the hallway. So I'm pretty sure that this boss is a given. But I could be completely wrong. Yeah, they're just the corrupted living waters from the hallway. So these things were no challenge whatsoever. Pretty sure he can't summon more than one. So, I'm not sure this is going to be a DPS, because at the moment, I'm just kind of taking my time. And he's not really doing anything. I don't think he's doing anything. Anyways, Hydra Lance. What does that do? It doesn't do anything. Is that supposed to do anything? I don't know. I'm honestly a bit perplexed as to what he's supposed to be. I think it might actually hit me. Very, very gently. More of a caressing than a hit. But there we go. It's a thing. It's an ability he has. And it's doing a slight amount of damage, I suppose. Get it out of the shite. I can't remember how many of these things he actually summons. But they're really not... I'm not even really thinking about using my trinket on them. This is in stark contrast to the Cataclysm bosses, which were just a nightmare. Apart from Romog Bone Crusher, whatever his name was, from Blackrock something. Blackrock Descent? Yeah, that one. He was pretty easy, but the rest of them... Oh, yeah, no problems. And as long as you don't stand in the goop, you're pretty much alright. And I'm being pretty lazy, to be honest, with this boss. I'm not exactly being, you know, the best player in the world right about now. I am being pretty laps, pretty crappy. Okay, there's another one. But the thing is, they take so long to get to me, I've got time to heal up before one even reaches me. Okay. Don't stand in a goop. So I am taking small amounts of damage, but mostly because I'm standing in the goop, rather than actually the... Ah, here we go. This is where he... this is where I'm going to have to start to run over this way and get in the middle. Right, so this is basically a dance. I now have to run around the outside of him and just avoid the water beam. And that's it. That's really it. It's like the bloody magic roundabout. And at this point I could just stand here because he's taking so long to get round. Look! Look at this! And then when he starts to do that, I just move around a little bit further. Run around. And that's it. That's all there is to this boss. There is literally nothing else. I don't honestly know why I'm still actually keeping my shield up at this point. If I leave my Sacred Shield off, it's really not going to do anything. I'm using it as filler at this point, really. I mean, he's got a fair amount of health. I'll give him credit for that, but that's about all the credit he's getting from me. You're so slow. Just don't stand in the water. That's a good thing not to do. There you go, he's nearly dead. This is just... As I said, this is not a boss. This is some ads and me spinning around a room with the camera point there. See? I don't need to say any more about that boss, really. My cockiness is probably going to get me killed plenty of times on the next ones, though. Yay for Riverbed Chest Guard, which is actually better than my chest piece, but it doesn't give me any extra XP, which I want. Oh, and if you've not noticed, look, I've got the Warcraft movie transmogs. How sweet are this? Look at this. Oh, I'm not gonna. Hang on a minute. Let's get to somewhere a little bit more nice so that I can stand. And obviously, you got the Bleeding Hollow enchant on that sword, but that's really nice. And there you go, that's the transmog shield. There is also horde well, they're not variations. There's an axe and a stave you can get for the horde. If I find pictures, I'll stick them up on the screen. Kind of either side, maybe. But this is the Alliance version. It kind of fits my paladin pretty well, really. Look, with the gold, white and blue. Gold, white and blue. Look, gold, white and blue. It was like it was made to be. Right, so this bit's kind of like a library, if I remember rightly. And there are all these Shar-infected things. I've not been to Pandaria for a long time. But do I want to stun him, or do I want to stun him? I wonder. We'll keep Zhang and Jang. Zhang? The jugglers. We'll call them the jugglers. I can't actually stun that. So when I mean stun, I mean repentance. So I wonder which will be more of a threat. He's got a lot more health. Let's pull him first. Come to me. Okay, this is a bit more like it. Look at that. There's a bit more damage coming my way this time. Oh my god. I was really getting a bit cocky in the initial area. This damage is a lot more. Wow. I'm actually use my little Healy trinket thingy there. I'm still not sure which mob is doing the most damage. I'm sure we'll find out when this dies. If I don't die first. Right, okay, that's that down. Now, is it him? No, I think it was the Shah that was doing most of the damage there. Okay, so he should be pretty easy. It's just the Shah. Okay. How does a library become possessed by the Shah?
I find that hard to believe that books can get possessed, but that's just me. I don't know. I don't claim to know how the Shah work properly. Apart from obviously being remnants of Yasharaj, or however you pronounce him, the old god. And I thought the Shah were pretty cool enemies. I didn't mind the storyline with the whole, you know, need to keep your emotions in check. But at the same time, this is called Warcraft. As in, you fight, you use anger, all that kind of stuff. So it kind of, yeah, it did make sense and it didn't make sense. Mr. Pandaria is a bit of a grey area for me. I think I liked Mr. Pandaria a lot more than I liked Warlords of Draenor, anyway. We'll put it that way. Right, there's a lot of them here. These are all elites as well, which might suck. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy's got a lot of health. Yeah, these things have only got 12k health, but they're elites. I'm wondering if I should use my trinket. Yeah, I'll use my trinket here. Come, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm going to eat you for... Oh, blimey, he hits hard. Wow, okay. Yeah, ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, blimey. Right, let's use... I just had to use lay on hands there. Ow, this fishy hurts. Oh god, this is going to be the same, isn't it? Look, there's a big mob and loads of tiny little dinky mobs. So I'm thinking, touch the void. Wait 20 seconds for it. What? That? Sorry, I was having a drink and it just got pulled. I apologise for that. That looked very unprofessional. Well, I'm particularly professional anyway, but there we go. Right, my trinket. Come on, trinket. Come on, trinket. I was not ready. I was literally just standing there, and one of the Shah decided that I looked tasty and decided that he'd have a bit of me. Yeah, I'm going to interrupt that songbird serenade. I don't like the idea of that. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. We're done. We're done. Okay, panic averted. Panic averted. Okay, so we've got a monkey, a snow tiger, and a beetle. The monkey's kind of spitting out snow out of his arse. That is out of his arse. Yeah, that looks like he's spitting snow out of his arse. Yeah, we can repentance the monkey. Don't fancy shit-covered snow coming my way. Thank you very much, Mr. Monkey. Okay, this is the... I think this is going to be the boss. Now, you can get one of two bosses. You can get the Yongol or two Pandaren, I think. It's been a little while since I've done this, but we'll see which one we get. As he sucks it all back in. I've got everything off cooldown, pretty much. Right, who have we got? Right, oh right, okay, this one. The Trial of the Yongol. Right, it's a case of splitting. You can't attack one for too long. If you attack one for too long, it gets a shield. So I have to attack one, switch to the other one, switch to the other one, and rinse and repeat, basically. This should be okay as long as I don't hit too hard. Honestly, I think you just have to watch his stacks. Okay, yeah, he does a lot of bloody damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage right there. That's a lot of damage right there. Okay, so this one gets weaker, I think. I think that's how it works, if I remember rightly. Okay, damage dealt decreased. Whoa, okay, let's lay on hands. Yeah. So damage. So the more I attack one, the more damage it does. So I kind of want to switch after a certain amount of time. Otherwise, I'm going to be in for a bad time. Let's get to 4 stacks. Switch. Oh, blimey, my health. Yeah, okay, right. How's this one going to work? I'm probably just going to have to maybe like 1 or 2 stack switch because I think it's just going to... That damage... Luckily, the corpse run is pretty short for this place. So, wiping, resetting, trying again doesn't take very long. Luckily. I'm not sure if I can do them in any order. Pretty sure I have to do these two, then Lu Flameheart, then Shah of Doubt. I'm pretty sure I can't skip the Lawwalker part. Now I'm wondering whether they share health, you know. They have the same amount of health, I know that much, but I'm not sure whether they share it or not. Or if the Dungeon Journal has anything. Right, Strife and Peril. And that's probably the only thing I could try is going 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, but they just put out a lot of damage. They put out a lot of damage, but let's give it a go. Let's go 2. So get into 2 stacks. Right, there's 2. Switch to the other one. Wait for it to get to 2. They do so much damage. It's a crazy amount of damage. Okay, he does less damage now. Just keep using heals. It's going to be my only friend here. I'm wondering if it's my tentacles are actually causing me more problems. Yeah, I'm thinking my tentacles are actually attacking constantly. And when the tentacles attack, it does an AoE. I'm wondering if my tentacles are actually doing me more harm than good here. And that was more of a trial to see whether that was the case. More than an actual attempt. It's still an attempt, alright? Okay, it's still attempt 2. We'll call it an attempt. It was a learning curve. So let's go for Strife again first. Not use tentacles. And see how that goes. Everything's off cooldown. Fan-dabby dozy. Let's just go. Alright. Agony. Okay. Can I interrupt? No, I can't interrupt Agony. Oh, man, I've used all my cooldowns as well. And this is going to end in my death. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to do these guys. I do not know how I'm supposed to do them. I wonder whether the other one, the other boss, might be easier. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reset the instance. I'm going to come out and I am going to go and see if I can get the other boss. So not the Yongle trial, but the other trial. Just to see if that's easier. Because I don't think that that one is actually soloable. Because of the way the mechanics work, I'm not sure it's possible. Luckily, if I reset, run back in and go back through that trash again, we might be able to get the other one. Right, okay, let's see what we get this time. Please don't let it be the bloody Yongle one again, or else I'm going to have to reset. Come on, the other one. Come on, the other one. Oh, of course it is. Right, okay. Right, third time's a charm, hopefully. Third time's a charm. Come on, other boss. Come on, not the Yongle one this time. Come on, third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Oh, for God's sake! Really? 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 Goodness me. Right, okay, this is the last time I'm going to be trying this. If it is the Yongle again, I'm just going to be leaving it because I think I'm coming out to my reset limit and I'm also running out of space on my hard drive to record. That's how bloody long this has taken. Come on. Is it possible to get the sun one at all? Right, okay, I am not even going to try. I'm just going to let them kill me. Come on. Come on. Put me out my misery. Put me out my misery. Well, anyway, guys, this has been Temple of the Jade Serpent. Unfortunately, the Lawwalker boss only seems to be spawning the bloody Yongle encounter, which unfortunately is impossible to solo. The only one I think I might have a chance with is doing the Trial of the Sun, but unfortunately I can't seem to get that one to spawn, and I don't have enough hard drive space to keep recording to actually get to that point. So unfortunately I'm going to have to leave it for today, but next time we're going to be trying to take on the Storm Stout Brewery. Hopefully that one should go better. I don't think there's any bosses in there that are as finicky as that one. I've forgotten. It's been a long time since I've done them. But anyway, the Wild Solo Dungeon Leveling Challenge is back. Again, thank you so much for sticking with me while it went on hiatus. And obviously thank you for watching the other content that came up on the channel. Don't forget there is lots of other content apart from the World of Warcraft content that I put on the channel. But anyway, for this episode, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop it a like. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for new videos Monday to Friday. And I'll see you again soon. A vintage roll, $45. Sweet. Okay, right. All you people out there that have dreams of making YouTube cash, don't. Get a bus, right? Get a bus. And just do some sick tricks in it.